Good evening. Thanks for joining us for the News at 5. I'm Scott Daniels.
And I'm Kathy Karenich. The California Highway Patrol has identified the woman killed in a crash on Highway 1 south of Lompoc yesterday. 72-year-old Linda Bailey of Lompoc died when her car crossed into the oncoming lane and struck a pickup head-on. It was the third deadly crash on the stretch of highway between Lompoc and the 101 interchange in a week. KSBY News reporter Melissa Newman rode along with the CHP as they patrolled the highway today. She joins us live near Lompoc with more. Melissa?
Kathy, behind me you can see one of two signs the CHP has put up as part of their new focus on enhancing safety along what's becoming one of the deadliest highways on the Central Coast.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I stopped you for your speed. Do you have an idea if that's where you're going as you approach my location?
Stepping up law enforcement along Highway 1.
This is going to be a citation for exceeding the speed limit.
Buellton CHP office is reminding drivers of the rules of the road on Highway 1 after 3 fatal accidents in 1 week.
We have had in the last year 4 fatalities on Highway 1, and that's not usual for us. That seems to be an increase, and so we're trying to focus enforcement and in several areas to try and reduce those numbers.
Typically, one officer patrols this 20-mile stretch of highway, but on Tuesday, that all changed. Officers have now been added to patrol the highway during popular commute times in the mornings and evenings.
Just to remind them to slow down. Obviously, we have 2 signs that remind the motorist public that it's 55 miles per hour. And also to remind them to not to be on their cell phones. Always wear your seatbelt and pay attention to the roadway.
While there are some improvements coming to the roadway on Highway 1,
we're going to make sure that Caltrans installs rumble strips on the shoulders and in the center line so that fatigued drivers are alerted if they start to drift off the roadway.
The CHP says many of these accidents are being caused by driver error.
We encourage the public to focus on driving when you're driving. Reducing distracted driving, always designated driver, impaired driving is an issue on our roads.
Now, it's unclear at this time how long there will be extra CHP officers patrolling Highway 1, but the CHP office tells me they will be receiving a grant in October to pay for extra patrols along the Central Coast. Live and local on Highway 1, Melissa Newman at KSBY News.
Good reminder for everyone to slow down out there. Thank you, Melissa.